Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. I was in the bathroom, so I was AFK. But we're gonna skip the outro. We are playing in, I think, Diamond 4-ish, Emerald 1. And we are gonna be doing this guy's build right here. Tamalol, you should try Fleet Footwork with Voltaic into Stormraze into Essence Reaver. It's a fun one-shot build, so we will be building that. And let's jump into the action. We are against Mordekaiser. So starting things off, I always like to explain in my videos. Oh, he's pushing the wave really hard. You want to last hit the first 3 minions, and whenever you decide to poke someone, you want to hit them. Come on, man. And then enter the brush. Yeah. And the reason why you do that is because you reset the minion aggression because the minions can't see you. Which is a mistake a lot of new ranged top laners make when they are playing ranged top. They get really excited because they're like, oh my god, free autos. Then all of a sudden, they're tanking all the damage from all the minions. And all of a sudden, their trades just become even. I'm going to tank a couple there, which is fine. I guess I have Fleet of Footwork, so that's something I can utilize. So basically what's happening here is normally I'll do a 3-wave push into Crash into base. But because he shoved the wave, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually freeze the wave towards me and slowly poke out the Mordekaiser. And as you can see, there'll be a big issue for Mordekaiser because he'll be not only low HP, but the wave will also be pushing towards me. Unless I make mistakes like this, then he might actually win. Okay, very nice trades. And I should be able to kill him here when I get level 3. So let's look for an angle here to just run him down. We have a ward, so yeah. I don't think I can kill him there. So it looks like he's gonna base. I'm not sure what he's gonna do. Let's just go for it. Wait, is that Viego? What is Viego doing here? Alright, we'll quickly kill the Mordekaiser, and then I think I'll just start basing. And hopefully my wave holds long enough. I don't think it will. I have to stay, unfortunately, because if I base, I'm just going to lose the entire wave anyways. So we are going to have to do a massive recovery plan here on what we're going to do with this wave. I'm very surprised that in Diamond 4, the Viego hid behind the Mordekaiser in preparation to counter my all-in play. So it's like 12:24 a.m. too. Like, who's doing that at 12:24 a.m.? Anyways, so right here, to basically sum down this lane, we are screwed. Because right now, the wave is slow pushing towards Mordekaiser, and I'm low HP, as you can see. So I'm just going to try to push here. I think I can outplay all his attempts to do anything to me. So I'm going to go for the outplay. And I think we'll be good, as long as we can crash the wave. Normally in most matchups you won't be able to do this, but because Mordekaiser is so one-dimensional, I'm actually good here. And boom, we crash the wave, and now we can base and grab our items in safety. So the build is Voltaic into Stormrazer, but we're going to open up with the Berserker Grease first to grab some movement speed. So boom, movement speed, Voltaic. Let's grab the longsword and let's head back to lane. Very nice. But for those of you new here, basically in my intro I normally say, for those of you new here, welcome to my videos. I basically commentate everything that I'm doing and everything that I'm thinking about so that you guys can see the consistencies across all my games and apply it to yourself. That is normally the intro into the rank that I'm playing in, which I believe is D4 and Emerald 1. But let's get back to the game. So right now, as we can see, the wave is slow pushing towards me. So right now, I'm going to try to shave the wave as much as I can, so I can hold the Mordekaiser in the lane if possible by freezing it with the next wave that's incoming. But it's very important that when you shave the wave, you don't shave it enough so that it actually bounces back towards your opponent. Otherwise, you are screwed. So right here, we can hold a freeze right here. Eventually, this will bounce back because the melee minions will enter the tower range and screw it over. But that's okay. Because right now, as you can see, Mordekaiser just ended up losing 6 minions right here, which is a massive positive for us. And he has 2 options. Oh, He is fighting my jungler right now, which I'm gonna go help out. And I think he's just dead. There's nothing much he can do. I'm just gonna eat him into the wall, and I guess we just kill him, to be honest. Who's he gonna ult? I'm gonna hit the Yone where I can for free. Whoa, we are getting demolished, guys. Jesus! Get away from me. I don't have E. Okay. I don't know what just happened, but definitely something just happened. Why is Zillion still in my lane? Get out. Get out! Yo, we lost that fight so hard, I'm gonna be honest, guys. We got demolished. I think I'm alive. Yes. But I think I'm dead to this guy. No, man. I just ran out of HP. I don't know what to do, man. Anyways, we ended up getting one Touch of the Void, which is not terrible, so we'll still get some dot damage. As you can see, the wave is completely in a terrible position because it is pushing, slow pushing towards the Mordekaiser, and I died. So it's like a 2-for-1 bad special, or in my language, 2-for-1, okay? Fortunately, I think Mordekaiser might actually push it out. Oh, bless up this Mordekaiser, ladies and gentlemen. Because this Mordekaiser is pushing out the lane from the looks of it, the lane will actually slow push back towards me. But all you have to do there was just have it slow push towards him, and I would be absolutely screwed. Let's poke this guy, get some damage. We're definitely not killing him, but we're getting some damage. And then let's just push the wave, and honestly, just push the wave 24/7 and keep hitting the tower. That's going to be a fun time. So that is going to be the strategy for this Mordekaiser. We're probably not going to end up freezing on him, because I think I can take advantage of the fact that a lot of the times the Viego will end up coming top, and I think I can outplay the Viego and the Mordekaiser very easily. Considering Mordekaiser isn't really a champion into Vayne if you just dodge all his abilities, and Viego is also the same. Okay, let's get some dot damage on this turret. Very nice. Not bad. And... oh shit. Aha, there we go, there's the dodge. Very nice. So yeah, when it comes to Mordekaiser, when it comes to dodging his Q, you just think about like, where should I move in a weird way that is so like hard to like keep track of, and then from there you just dodge the abilities because you can't really land them. If you make your movements too clean and too straightforward, he might be able to still hit you, so you have to be careful on that. So just a piece of advice there. I think I can kill him here. Okay. I'm just gonna base it. Why is Zillion running straight top? Get out of my lane, boy. Stop coming. Stop showing up. Okay. So I'm gonna leave the wave there because the wave is actually slow pushing towards me, so I'm perfectly fine. And the question is, will Zillion flash over the wall? Nope, he will not. So let's grab a voltaic item. And then the next one will be Storm Razor. So we'll grab a random longsword to cover the remaining item. And we're going to wait for a pink ward here. And we're going to place it behind me. And as you can see, look at the wave. It's slow pushing towards me nice and cleanly. So when I come back from the base, I have a nice juicy wave in front of me. Which is why it's very important that whenever you base, you make sure you have the wave in the most ideal possible position. Otherwise, you'll be walking back to waves where it's like slow pushing towards them and then you're just screwed and there's nothing much you can do. Alright, nothing I can do here. Just simply grab the wave. And then I'm going to look to ward the river So yeah, let's just let's kill these first. Kill this one. Let's go pink ward this bush right here. Clear this pink. Where did I just see Mordecai there? Oh, there he is. Ping the ward for 5 gold. Pop down my ward, and then we're gonna head towards top wave. And then I'm gonna actually push the wave out here so I can maybe contest the Herald. So we'll see. So I don't think they're on it because Viego's doing Scuttle right now, but I can poke this guy for sure. And I should end up getting ganked by Viego in about now. Or he's doing Herald. Void Grublings. Honestly, I'm not a fan of this trade where we're trading an Air Dragon for Voids, but I guess it is what it is. We get the Air Dragon, which is nice. We should lose a Voids right here. They're not doing it? Interesting. I don't think he's on it. Oh, there it is. He killed all 3 at once. I see. There you go. At least we got one. So I'll get some dot damage on the towers. But yeah. We're just going to constantly push until Viego ganks us, honestly. And then just go for an outplay when it happens. Okay, Viego's here. What's up, brother? Oh, unfortunate. Alright, looks like I have my Voltaic now. Let's make sure we grab this item. And as we can see, this item, you energize attacks, deal 100 bonus physical damage, and slows enemies. It also like kind of works at the same time as Fleet of Footwork, so that's why people kind of go those two together. So you get that one nice big juicy auto where you get movement speed from Fleet of Footwork, and you get to slow them at the same time. Which is also what Stormrazor does, which is why Tama has suggested this build, because you get a ton of movement speed, you slow them, and you basically get to infinitely kite them for like a couple seconds. No matter what option they choose, whether to chase you or whether to run away. You get like that 2-for-1 special. But when we head back to lane, nothing's going to change. We are going to be pushing the lane 24/7 and waiting for Viego to gank us and just look to outplay it. Because Mordekaiser matchup is relatively easy. I believe he's bot lane. Viego is in fact bot lane, so we get to push for free, no contest, so we'll keep doing that. And we'll focus on hitting the tower or the Mordekaiser depending on where he decides to position. Slowly whittling away at that turret, nice and cleanly. Okay, goodbye. I finally popped my ultimate and he just disappeared. This game is actually surprisingly very close for what's going on top lane. The fact that Lee Sin traded objectives, considering the top side was his strongest side, and my mid laner seems to be running it down, so this is not necessarily a super easy game, but we're gonna keep playing it out. At least it's not a stomp. Those are the worst. So when you play a game, you stomp them in 15 minutes, you absolutely demolish them, and then you're like, do I really post this? So yeah, that is definitely a good game for sure. But we're going to push top after grabbing the tower. We're going to quickly grab this Gromp and just get a lot of money into our pockets. A lot of GP, and then we're going to simply take a base. GP as in gold pieces. from old school RuneScape. So, going into the next item, it's Voltaic into Stormrazor into Essence Reaver. So let's grab our Stormrazor here. The next item is Essence Reaver. So what we're going to do here is we're going to purchase a long sword for a little bit of extra juice and head to lane. And looks like my Swain is dead. Ooh, goodbye. That guy is fed, guys. He is fed. He's 9-1-0. I see. If Mordekaiser shows you, I kill him. He didn't show. I see. For some reason, I feel like that ability has like some kind of AoE, which it shouldn't, but let's find out. No, it just looks like that. It looks like it has AoE. What a bait. But alright, as you can see, everyone's preparing around Dragon. All I'm gonna do is simply head top lane and continue pushing. Everyone knows me, I don't really like to group. I like to continue side laning and force my opponents into making decisions where I can take advantage of them. So we're gonna keep pushing here, and hopefully it's not Yone that comes here, but Mordekaiser. Thank you. Ah, sad. Oh, come on. Yone's here, I see. How do I deal with this guy? Jeez. Can I beat this guy? Be honest, guys. Very nice. I thought he just ulted bot lane though. I guess. It's whatever. So, we'll simply grab the Mordekaiser kill. Honestly, wasn't really the cleanest thing in the world, but we'll take it. And then after that, once they're all dead, you can simply just continue pushing top because there's no one to stop you. So we'll hit this tower, grab some void damage. Not really the most void damage, but better than nothing. And basically your objective in a solo queue game is sure, someone else can be really fed on the enemy team, but your objective is to also be fed yourself. And when the time comes for you to outplay the other fed person, you have to take advantage of it and outplay it. If you don't outplay it, you simply lose. It's essentially, the best way to describe it is the battle of the titans. And in order for you to beat their most fed player, you also have to be fed. Or you have to do a crazy outplay if you're behind. One or the other. Which is why, generally speaking, when I'm really fed on my team, like I don't really like get scared or anything when the enemy team has a fed player, because I'm very confident as long as I just play really well, hold my cool, and think about how I can beat them, aka drawing out their zone of influence, which is a very simple concept. It's the area somebody can impact. You'll be fine. I wonder if you can get overgrow stacks from those little things. I know you can get them from York goals, but I wonder if you can get it from that thing. That'd be nice. Okay, so right now I'm approaching this brush. The Yone could be hiding in there, and I have no sums. So the biggest thing I'll have to do as I approach the bush is make sure I get prepared to dodge his ultimate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk directly towards it, dodge right. Nope, he wasn't in that bush. He's mid lane. But as you can see, like I'm preemptively dodging, assuming he's in the bush. And by doing that, I'm drawing out his zones, right? I know how big his ultimate is, how wide it is, right? And you basically create a game plan around it. And looks like we have red buff here, so we're going to be really strong. But basically, as you can see, we're on the opposite side of the map. Baron's the only thing. Oh, shit. No, I'm so bad at the game. Unfortunate. But in those scenarios, when they send 5 people to kill you, it's on you to make sure that you juggle your opponents and make sure you are never in a position where 5 people can hit you at the same time. It's important that you move in a way where only one person or maybe even 2 can hit you at once. If you actually go back in the VOD and look at how I played the scenarios, as you can see, really only one person, 1 to 2 people was hitting me at once. And that is the scenario you want to create when you are in a 1v3, 1v4, 1v5 scenario. If you ever pop up in the middle and all of them can hit you at once, you are a dead man. But going back to the build, he didn't really say what to build after, so I'm just gonna build Collector, I guess. I don't really know what else to build, so here we go. I kind of followed the build up until the point, but I'm assuming you can honestly build whatever you want, such as more lethality. Rapid fire cannon seems viable. Bloodthirster seems very viable because you need some kind of lifesteal in this build, since you don't have, since you have to sell your D-Blade eventually, and you don't have Bloodline, which is a terrible rune on Vayne, by the way. But we can talk about that in another video, or you can ask in the comments. But let's continue on. But that's why, by the way, people look so cool. Like, you look at their plays, right? You're like, oh my god, they 1v5'd, right? Well, whenever you look at a 1v5 play from anyone, at what point were they actually fighting 5 people at the same time? They're always positioned in a way to fight only one person or 2 people at a time. So that's the thing when it comes to 1v5 plays, is making sure that you position yourself for so that you can only get hit by 1 at a time, and then you can deal with them and pick them off 1 by 1. But as you guys can see, I'm on the opposite side of the map, nothing crazy. Everyone's playing for Dragon, and I'm gonna be simply top lane, poking away at this turret. And because they send multiple people to deal with me, Zillion, they have Kog'Maw mid lane, the enemy team cannot contest Dragon, which means we get the Dragon, because they send multiple people to me. They were even able to kill Yone because they don't have the Zillion there to help save the Yone, whatever that may be. We have Viego doing blue buff, which means I get to take this top tower for free. And right now, I'm about to enter into a 1v4 scenario that I simply just have to outplay, so we'll focus the Mordekaiser first, then hit Zillion. Okay, Zillion died without popping out, so I unfortunately did not outplay it, but I ended up killing Zillion, so it's not terrible. I unfortunately got outplayed because Zillion pressed slow on me, so I wasn't able to move that hard, and I got hit by a lot of abilities. But I think the biggest problem there was I got hit by the initial Mordekaiser E, which led to my death, because I got pulled in, and it was very predictable where I was. But as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we have like a jungler who didn't really play the best. He made some weird trades. Bot lane was whatever. Mid lane was definitely inting. And just threw like 1 or 2 1v1s on the fed people on their team. And then maybe like 1 or 2 1v5 outplays. You can actually bring a team fight back, a game back that's losing. And you'll be in a positive scenario for you to end the game and win. Let's grab a Bloodthirster here actually. BT, here we go. And again, it sounds like a meme, but it's real. Like I don't know what else to tell you guys. Like that is like the real thing that you have to do in a lot of games, and it's a very common scenario for you to be fed top because you play well. You watch Saskio lol videos, so you know what to do, right? And then you have someone who's inting. It's very common. It's really hard to ask someone to be like, "Oh, play safe because I'm winning." Why would you do that? Let your teammates play however you want. Don't influence their decisions. And focus on yourself. Okay, they're inting. Now I need to make sure I win top, and then I can take down the person who's on the other side of the map. That's really it. When you start influencing other people, you start thinking about what other people are doing, and you stop thinking about yourself, which is a really big problem. So just a little piece of advice for that. Notice how I walk away there, so the enemy team thinks I'm walking away, but in reality, I'm just gonna go in and just kill this guy. Oh, I should have flashed. I'm griefing. Come on, Jin. Yes! Okay. Looks like I put my teammates into a position where they can end the game, so we should be good here. But I am trolling. I should have just simply flashed the Viego W, but my old man hands was like, nah, we're not gonna flash here. So right there, all I had to do was just flash the Viego W, boom, start continuing auto, use Q to dodge the Viego ult, and then everyone would be like, oh, crazy plays, right? That's basically what would have happened there, but it didn't. So we take the L on the play, but we still end up winning. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys drop a like, hit the sub button, and have a fantastic rest of your day.